Hey, thanks for watching my video. Today we are going to change the oil and tires on my 2009 Ducati M1100 Monster. We have 15,054 miles on it. It's been a pretty good bike. So we want to drop the oil. The plug's right here. Right above it is the gauze filter. 15,000 miles. I probably don't need to check the gauze filter. There's probably nothing in it. And then you have your filler cap right here. So we'll loosen our filler cap. Drop it down onto the stand. We're going to take a 6mm socket. If you have an Allen wrench, that's fine. But before I drop the oil out, I always fill my oil to the top line. Top line right there. You can see there's just enough clear there. But I always go to the top line. This bike uses no oil whatsoever. I go to the top for two reasons. Cooling and more lubrication. It gives you a little bit more oil. So the plug I just pulled out is the drain plug for the gauze filter. We're going to go ahead and check that today. The actual old drain plug is a 5mm under the engine. So I wasn't going to do the gauze filter today, but because my dumbass doesn't know anything about motorcycles, I'll go ahead and pull it out and check it for you. So there's the oil filter plug. I have a feeling we are going to see something in the gauze filter. This magnet has some metal on it. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some metal on this magnet. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, got that one. The gauze filter is going to be a 14mm. That is a 14mm. Not that you kids can see that. gauze filter is held in with a 14 millimeter. See if I can show you what I'm talking about here. So we're just pulling that out. Damn it, man, I'm giving her all she's got. There's what your gauze filter looks like. And for the amount of metal, for the metal that was on the magnet, the gauze filter is fine. But this doesn't have to be checked too often. You know, typically this is a 600 mile. When you get your first 600 mile, you pull that out and clean it up, because your 600 mile is when all the damage is done to the engine to break it in. After that, you shouldn't see anything in your gauze filter. Back in the day, the 916, the 996, when Ducati had the crappy rockers, it was pretty common to pull your gauze filter and see it all sparkly. So there is a crush washer on there. You probably don't need to replace that crush washer. And this is just the oil drain plug for your gauze filter. It too has a crush washer. And it looks like this crush washer is the same size as your oil filter, as your oil drain plug. And it is not the same size. But if you can see, this crush washer is not really that deformed. We're going to reuse it. And I don't know if you can see that flake of metal there. I'm not sure where that came from. I'm not liking that a bit. But we're going to take our old crush washer off. We're going to put the new crush washer on. If you need to know the part number for that crush washer, it is 8525026-1A. Is going to be your Ducati crush washer. Do not ever force your drain plug in. If you're putting your drain plug in and it doesn't want to go, find out why it doesn't go. Okay, move you back to this side. You can take a look at that oil filter. Make sure you get all the gunk and road grime and stuff that gets stuck behind that oil filter. It's about the only time you're going to clean it. Get it clean. If you take this to the dealer, they're not going to clean it for you. And then your new Ducati oil filter. That's what it looks like. It's going to be part number 444.4.003.8A. And we're going to put just a little light oil on that O-ring. We are not, I repeat, we are not going to fill the oil filter with oil. I don't know who you heard that wives' tale from, but you do not have to put oil in the oil filter. It'll be okay. But we are going to give it a little turn to get it a little bit tighter than hand tight. Alright, oil's out of the bike, new filter's on the bike. Now it's time to fill it up. We're using this stuff. Mobil 1 high mileage 10W40. You use whatever you use. This bike's had that 10W40 motor oil in it since I got it at about 4,400 miles, I think, was on this bike when I got it. And I serviced it as soon as I got it home. Because I don't trust other people servicing. But we're going to fill this joker up. This should take me about 3.2 quarts, give or take. But I'm going to run it to where the oil is above that line. So you see I'm just about at the line right now. Alright, there you go. So if you look at it right now, I'm past the line. Put our drain plug back in. We're going to turn our key on. Boop. see if it'll start. If you have a starting problem with your M1100, chances are you need to vent the fuel cap. Alright, there you go. You have just changed the oil on your Monster. We're good to go right now. Wipe any excess oil off so you're not smelling that going down the road. But if I sit here and let you watch it for the next 10-15 minutes, you'll watch the oil level come right back up to this top line. And that's all there is to it. And that's my oil change video. Hit the thumbs up if you like it. Next video I'm going to do is tires. So I need tires at 15,000 miles.